due to a back injury. 5 games left for Denver. They have the top #1 though in the league in road wins with 21, going for 22 in this matinee in San Francisco. 10th game back for Jokic after missing 16. They were 10-6 without him. Here's Strother for 3. Comes up short. And one and done in the opening possession. Denver in its last game Friday put up 157 points and had a 54-point win, the largest margin of victory in franchise history, as Moody gets the first points of the game. Nice pass, Jokic. Strother gets 2.
Curious to see what Nikola Jokic's demeanor is to start the game, because at Portland, he put them to bed early with the first quarter aggression he played with.
Al Horford drains a 3. He was just 2 for 17 his last 4 games.
And those 2 possessions are exactly how they hope to have a chance. Play fast and hit threes.
Strother with the floater. Got his own miss, then lost it. Golden State ball. Warriors have lost 2 straight, 4 of 6, and Steph Curry went out with that knee injury. Horford gets a great look here. Back-to-back threes for Horford.
And this is why they believe he is such a good fit. Defensively, as sound a center defensively as you can find, but a stretch big. That ability to consistently knock down threes.
Career low 7 points per game, but he's already got 6 in the first minute and a half. Here's Cam Johnson. Been back a handful of games after he missed time as well. Another one and done possession for Denver. Now Melton with it. He'll try the 3-pointer and hit it. 3 threes early on for the Warriors.
So against San Antonio the night before the All-Star break, they came out like a house of fire, hit a ton of threes, got a big advantage, played with an advantage for 3 quarters. This is all you're trying to do. Get an advantage with your pace and your threes and see what happens at the end.
Game that Curry has missed. And Murray completes the 3-point play. 6-point lead, 2 minutes into the opening quarter here in San Francisco. Golden State lost after the All-Star break to Boston.
Boy, they have some chaotic endings to their games of late, Denver.
Yeah, we saw Murray a moment ago make a free throw. He missed a free throw that would have tied the game in that Clippers game. That time Horford's 3 was off the mark. Murray pushing it ahead. Oh, no look, Jokic. Brown gets it to fall.
Come on, I mean, how about the pass from Jamal, the catch from Jokic? How the heck does that guy have the vision and touch to know that Christian Brown, listen, he knows he's sprinting because that's Christian, but that's ridiculous.
3 assists already for Jokic. He leads the NBA in assists. That pass from Santos hit the rim. Horford, swing it. Corner 3, Moody. Got it. 4 for 5 from 3 to start the game for Golden State. Jokic yet to take a shot, but doing a good job distributing. He and Murray, the top scoring tandem in the league. With 5 on the timer, Jokic to the corner. Brown will let it fly. That's good. Another assist for Jokic.
He's just picking the game apart. He's got an answer for whatever coverage you throw in his direction.
Melton off the Horford screen. That 3 off the heel and rebounded by Murray. Murray trying to get around Spencer and throws it away. 3 on 2 for Golden State. Moody will take it himself. Strother with the backside block. Strother, 3rd-year player out of Gonzaga. Christian Brown running the floor. 5th assist for Jokic, and the +1 situation.
Feel that Jokic has.
Free throw is good. Pat Spencer picked up his 2nd foul. No one can get in foul trouble for the Warriors because they have 3 guys right now on the bench because of all the injuries. Moody will try another 3 and get it again. Moses Moody with 2 threes. So you got Santos, Spencer, and the other player you saw was Will Richard, who is available, has not played yet. Rookie out of Florida at 17 points in his last game. Jokic's first shot of the game, no good. They actually have 9. Quentin Post is suited up, but he's not on the bench right now, so they do have 9 players available in this game. Horford on the back down, underneath to Payton for the easy basket.
If there's a team that can appreciate back cuts, it is the Denver Nuggets.
Jokic, great pass, but a miss by Strother. That would have been assist number 6 for Jokic. Golden State 7 of 10 from the floor, and now 5 of 8 from 3 after the miss by Melton.
Yeah, and that's the one aspect. As good as Melton has been this season, a career high in points, that's the thing he's not done well. Good back cut again. I talked about it. Denver will back cut you to death. I would say his transition, running the floor like a big man, putting pressure on the opponent's defense. He understood early in his career how to play off Jokic in terms of his cutting ability. Like, the healthier they get, and I think people would like it.
Language barrier to describe what Denver Nuggets can be here, Doris.
Not sure the Joker likes the Dark Knight, but here he is in the lane, and he misses a shot, still looking for his first points. Corner 3, Pajemski. It's good, and Golden State is 6 of 10 from 3.
And give them credit. They're putting a ton of pressure on Denver by making shots. It's always about the spacing for them.
Another basket for Brown, another assist for the Joker. Nikola Jokic's career high for assists in a quarter is 9. For a first quarter, it's 8. He's got 7 as Brown misses for the first time. He was 5 for 5 prior to that.
He looks healthy, though. There's a bounce and a confidence to his step, to me, Dave, that's been absent for a while.
Jokic battling. He'll go to the line. No field goals or points yet in the game for the 3-time MVP.
Corner. They're keeping their spacing, and you have great freedom. You know, you leave.
Returning from that month recovery due to the knee injury. He was 10 for 15 in that game and 3 of 4 from 3. And he was 3 for 23 from 3 in the previous handful of games. So shooting much better, but the wrist has been a problem. He doesn't have it taped today. He's had games where it's been taped, games where it hasn't been taped, games where he couldn't even feel his wrist. It's actually been something that's been bothering him for a long time as Richard connects on his first shot attempt of the game.
Oh, Richard. I love it. He comes in the game and he's thinking, let me be productive.
Jokic working on Post, who got the start for Draymond Green. A late scratch due to a back injury. He floats it up, no. And it was knocked away, and they're going to call a foul on Jokic. That's a first on Denver players for Golden State, and they have a 5-point lead. Pajemski on the drive. Post, spot up 3. Too strong. Rebound number 4 for Jokic. Hardaway, step up 3. And long rebound, Moody. Pajemski's 3 off the mark. Trading misfires right now, both teams. Hardaway takes it to the goal and lost it. Third turnover by Denver, but the Nuggets get it back. The 3 spins out for Murray.
Boy, how many shots has Denver had, both in close in the restricted area and jump shooting? Balls go around the rim and out.
37% shooting right now.
But close misses, it feels like.
Jokic gets another rebound, his 5th after another Golden State miss. They've gone cold. Check that 6 boards, Jokic. Center of the paint, Jokic. Over post, no, he's 0 for 5 from the floor, but that one falls. His first field goal plus a foul. It is ridiculous for Jokic, but they're a better team defensively than what we saw in that first quarter.
I don't think there's any question. I was interested that he said we came out not ready to play, which when you're looking, no Draymond, no Kristaps Porzingis, no Steph Curry. It is human nature to have a little bit of letdown. You just scored 157 points. If you're going to get back cut consistently, you're going to give up 3s and back cuts. That's going to be an issue for you if you're Denver.
They had 3 40-point quarters. The 3rd time anybody's done that in NBA history in that game Friday against Portland when they scored 157. Just 29 in the first quarter as Hardaway comes up short. He's 0 for 3. But the Warriors hit 9 threes. No Butler, no Curry, no Draymond Green. A lot of so-called no names on the floor, yet no problem for Golden State so far. Santos to Payton, and it hangs on the rim and drops.
Wow, that's a tough-looking shot. And like Christian Brown, Gary Payton II, he's a guard body, but there's a lot of big skill set to him. You're going to find him around the rim. He's a lob threat.
Hardaway for 3. It's good as Melton hit the deck.
And you have to remember, if you're Denver, like to Malika's point, 51% of their shots come from 3. They are taking threes at the 3rd highest rate in the history of the game. You know you've got to be on point with your coverage.
Got a Denver foul. First in the quarter on the Nuggets. It's on Spencer Jones. Full year for Adelman as the head coach of the Denver Nuggets. 9th year with the organization as a foul. ABC next Saturday night.
To perhaps be back for?
Don't think so. I think it's after that. He'll be reevaluated. Going to miss the rest of the games in February with that runner's knee. 2 and 4 in his absence. Last game was on January 30th against Detroit.
Term concern there, so that's enormous news.
And right now, to get out of the play-in, they have too many losses to make up as Hardaway scores. Golden State's got 27 losses. They're 8th. Minnesota's 6th at 22. So, and you're not going to fall to 11 because Memphis is so far behind 7 through 10. So you're likely in the play-in. Steve Kerr and company, you have to think 7 or 8 is what they're targeting. As Johnson gets ahead of the pack for a breakaway and gets the layup plus a foul on Santos, his first. Said, I have to do a better job of finding ways for Draymond Green to get involved offensively because normally we play Green and Curry. Basically, every minute Green plays is going to be with Steph. Denver's cut the deficit to 8, trailed by 14. Shot clock down to 7. Melton working on Hardaway. Tries to shake him off balance. It's going to be an air ball and a 24-second violation.
So getting plus play when Nikola Jokic is not on the floor, that is ideal.
Cam Johnson too strong on the triple try. And out of bounds to...
They wanted to stress test his leg before the game. If there were any signs of concern, he would not have played.
Melton tries a three-pointer, the first of the quarter after 9 in the opening quarter for Golden State.
So they are plus 24 from the three-point line.
Yet minus 12 in the paint. Now, again, that's because the shots are falling from deep, but that's how Denver's been able to at least stay in the game. Johnson penetrating, fires to Valanciunas, who missed inside, got it back, gathers underneath, triple teamed, and fights out of there to find Bruce Brown, who answers for 3.
Feels like he looks more and more like Bruce Brown the longer this season wears on.
And we mentioned at the top of the show, Denver winning a championship. Payton knocks down a 3. Bruce Brown was a big part of that team 3 years ago. Then he left to play a couple other places before returning to Denver this offseason. Brown shooting almost 50% from 3 in February. Post commits a foul on
11 threes already.
On 22 tries, so 50% shooting. Brown misses inside. 4.5 gone by second quarter. 11-point Warriors lead. Try to snap a 2-game skid. They work it around the perimeter. Now Melton with the push shot over Valanciunas. And a timeout by Denver. 3 of them with at least 2. They lead the NBA in made threes. They make 16 a game. And they got 11 already. 10 assists on those 11. 18 assists in total. Murray in the lane scores his second basket. Golden State just 9 healthy bodies. Draymond Green was in the starting lineup, but a late scratch due to a low back injury. He was scoreless the other night. Melton can't kiss it home. And what a job by Payton to rip it away from Brown.
That's his game. And so opportunistic, exceptional hands, really good instincts, and he's always around the ball or the rim. And Draymond's a big miss because obviously you need an answer with Jokic. You're talking about one of the smartest, best defenders in his era, and so that's going to fall to Al Horford all night long.
Out of bounds last touch by Golden State. 19 bench points after this basket by Payton. Payton will get a breather. Looks like he's going onto the bike to stay warm. Hardaway leans in and gets the bank.
Boy, he was fantastic. He and Murray, when Jokic were out, just absolutely tremendous.
Hardaway is in his 13th year. He'll turn 34 in a few weeks on his 5th NBA team. Bricked inside by Podziemski, 5 of 6 shooting. Just his 22nd game of the year. Missed 2 long stints due to an ankle injury. Not a good foul there. Time as Jokic checks back in. First minutes of the second quarter for him. Murray, bully ball down low against Podziemski, and he scores.
This team never overreacts. They just keep playing hard, doing their thing.
Lead is down to 9 again. Podziemski gets past Jokic, flips it to the corner, and Richard. Poor spacing here by Golden State. Richard able to dribble down and find Santos with a great backdoor cut.
Yeah, that's the discipline, right? You're guarding for a good stretch of that shot clock. One person loses touch with their man, you get back cut.
Murray on the rip through, bumped by Podziemski, goes chest to chest, then hits the fall away.
Oh my goodness, how good is that, Dave? This guy playing the best basketball of his career, first time All-Star, that is too good.
Upped his scoring by about 4 points per game from last year, which at this point of your career, when you were a 21 point per game scorer, you go to 25, that's significant. Career year in terms of assists as well for Murray and shooting. Strother swishes it through on the floater. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout with Denver having Murray and Jokic on the. And Ritter helped us out with this from the Golden State Warriors. In the play-by-play era, I love that, by the way, as Moody hits. That's not play-by-play announcer era. We've been around a long time. But the play-by-play era, 97-98, no player has ever had a triple-double in the first quarter, and Jokic was that close.
Why do they call it that, though? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Most play-by-play announcers always feel like it's the analyst era as Jamal Murray scores. That's how long play-by-play data has been available. That's why they call it the play-by-play era. For those, I'm sure a ton of our viewers are really interested in that. As Santos cans the 12th three for Golden State.
He hit one from that exact spot earlier in the game. He's just shooting it as confidently as he ever has.
Jokic answers with a 3, his first triple of the game. He shoots 41% from out there. It's not just the assists, the rebounds, the scoring. His three-point shooting the last couple years has been elite. A foul here on Golden State.